What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. We are officially halfway through with Vlogmas. This technically is not a vlog because I'm going to be sitting in the same spot talking for the whole video. With New Year's right around the corner, I know a lot of us have fitness goals that we want to achieve, whether we want to lose weight or build some muscle or just maintain, be more flexible. Implementing cardiovascular activities in your fitness regimen is important. So to keep this video like short and sweet and to the point, I am going to talk about when you should be doing your cardio and how much. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I am a certified personal trainer, but of course all this stuff is generic. But there are general rule of thumbs that we can kind of take in mind as we really tackle the new year with our fitness goals. Just in case some of y'all don't know what cardio is, your body using oxygen to perform or meet the demands of the energy that you're using during a workout. When you start working out, like when you press go on the treadmill or whatever, like your body has transitioned to aerobic exercise because your body needs more oxygen to pump blood through you faster, blah, blah, blah. When should you do cardio? I'm not talking about like the time of day. Like you can do cardio in the morning, afternoon, evening, midnight, whatever. That doesn't matter. A lot of people think, oh, I need to do cardio in the morning when I'm starving to death and I have no energy and I don't feel like it. It doesn't matter. Calories in, calories out. Your body will use more fat sources in the morning when you're working out if you didn't eat yet, because your body prefers to use carbohydrates first. They're a little easier to break down. So if you work out in the morning in a fasted state, your body is probably going to tap into your fat storage or fat source of energy first. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, if you are eating more food than you need to, you're not going to lose body fat. If you want to know how many calories you need, because it's different for everybody, I do have a video on that, which I will link, and I don't want to like spend too much time on that in this video because it's not about food for this video, it's about cardio. So we've established that the time of the day doesn't matter. In my opinion and my experience, and there's a lot of research to back this up, it's better to do cardio after you lift weights. You don't necessarily need tons of energy to do cardio. It might seem like it because you're tired, obviously more, your heart rate is up more. But if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to lose fat, the best way to do that is to build muscle. So I prefer to lift weights first because that's where I have the most energy. I'm fresh into the gym or wherever. I'm going to be able to lift heavier. I'm going to be able to add more resistance so my body can tear the muscles down, break the muscles down, and then repair and get stronger and build more muscle and burn fat. Does that make sense? Yes. Now again, at the end of the day, if your goal is to just lose weight, like that's all you care about right now, then it doesn't really matter if you do your cardio before or after, but just know like wherever you start, you're just naturally, organically gonna have more energy where you start the workout. If you start your workout with cardio, then you're gonna have more energy, you're gonna be able to run faster, you're gonna be able to go harder, maybe even longer. But if you start your workout with weightlifting, you're going to be able to lift heavier, and it just benefits you more if you have more muscle mass on your body. Think about people that run for endurance or like run marathons. Those people are typically slimmer, but they're not necessarily muscular, versus the athletes that prefer to sprint like Usain Bolt, they're more muscular, right? Because you need more muscle to explode like that. So again, it just all depends on your goals. I prefer to do my cardio after, especially at this point in my fitness journey, because I'm not really trying to lose any more weight. I'm trying to build a little bit more definition in my muscles. And so that's why I want my energy to go towards that. And that's why I say it's important to have a plan. You can't just like go to the gym and be like, okay, like I want to lose 50 pounds. So I'm going to run on this treadmill for an hour every day. Losing weight, burning fat is about eating less food than you currently are eating. So if you are at a place where you're not losing weight, or maybe you're gaining weight, or you have been working out for a long time and you haven't seen results in like 6 months, it's because you are still not cracking down on your nutrition. I'm an Orange Theory coach. Before that, I was working out at Orange Theory for like 2 to 3 years. I didn't lose any weight, even gained some weight. It wasn't until I cracked down on my food. So we can sit here and talk about cardio and run down the street until your face turns blue, but if you don't fix your food, it's not gonna make a difference. So now that we have gotten the when to do your cardio out the way, let's talk about the types of cardio and what's going to be beneficial for your goals. Walking on a treadmill, like without incline, you just don't even need to do that unless you're like like morbidly obese, like my 600-pound life, those people, like it's hard for them to stand up and go to the bathroom and take a shower. So they are excluded for what I'm talking about. But if you're walking on a treadmill, you need to have that incline up. Find something that makes you breathy, something that makes you warm. If you like have a treadmill in your house, or you're going to the gym and you're just like walking 3 miles per hour, 3-4 miles per hour, and you have the incline on 0, there's no resistance, there's no effort, there's no intensity. Walking outside, that's a different story, because you have gravity, you have the wind, you have more resistance naturally walking outdoors versus like on the treadmill on the machine. You will also burn more calories running. So if you don't like to run, that's fine. But if you have like a certain amount of calories you want to burn, just know that it's going to take you twice as long if you walk. That's why at least like adding incline on a treadmill will make it a little bit more challenging, and you'll burn more calories. You'll also be strength training simultaneously, because you'll be working up a hill, pumping your arms, keeping your core nice and tight, your glutes, your hamstrings are engaged. Walking on incline is amazing if you don't like to train outside or you only have access to a treadmill. Running is very challenging, which is why it's the most effective way, in my opinion, to burn calories and get your cardio out the way. But I understand not everyone can run, so there's tons of other things you can do. I think the elliptical is the best form of cardio. It's really easy on the joints and it's full body. You can change the resistance so easy. You can change the incline so easy. The elliptical is like one of the best indoor machines you can do for cardio. Biking is great, but in the same breath, like biking is lower body, and it's also going to be a delay with like how fast you are burning calories, because you're just pedaling. Biking outside, that's different. Of course, biking is still a great form of cardio. I bike sometimes. I love to cycle. So like, let's say you have like a membership like at Soul Cycle or Cycle Bar or whatever, it's still a great way to like burn calories and build some cardiovascular endurance and stamina, but it's not as effective as the previous ones that I've mentioned. If you have a Stairmaster in your gym, that's great too, but make sure you're not holding on to the rails, because then it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, go at a speed to where you don't have to hang on. So that might be slow, that might be like level 3, that might be level 4, but it's better to not hang on and go slower than to try to fly through it and you're not even engaging your core. It's almost no point in doing that. I like to use the Stairmaster, especially like after leg day, 20 to 30 minutes. The duration of your cardio is also going to be based on like what your goals are. My priority isn't weight loss, so I'm not going to be doing cardio for an hour. But if it is, then you might want to do cardio for 30, 45 minutes, or maybe an hour. The reality of it is, like, you can lose weight without doing cardio. If you've ever like seen someone that you know doesn't exercise and they've lost a lot of weight, maybe from like stress or depression or whatever, and you know they weren't working out, it's just because they simply ate less food than their body needed to maintain that weight. All of this kind of always ties back to your nutrition. Figure it out. You know, like at some point you got to stop making excuses for yourself. Figure out, you know, what you want to do. There's tons of at-home stuff if you don't have access to a gym. There's tons of dumbbell exercises that you can do if you only have like a set of dumbbells. All that stuff is accessible and it can be done. Like, you have to make time. At some point you have to put yourself first, because you're not going to be any good for all that stuff that you just listed if you are literally on the edge of high blood pressure and diabetes and, you know, all these medication, and you can simply just eat better, get a little bit more active. There's like a trend right now of like people saying, oh, I want to do 10,000 steps a day. Okay, that's a great goal, but start small. 10,000 steps a day is like 5 miles when you think about it. Now, we are burning calories and moving when we're going to the bathroom, when we're cooking, when we're, you know, like walking to our car. We are moving, so it's not impossible. But if you work from home and you're very sedentary right now, like, and you're not really active, don't shoot for 10,000 steps if you know you only walk 2,000 steps on average. Like, shoot for like 3,000 or 5,000 and slowly work your way up. Make realistic goals for yourself. Like, set yourself up for success. Small wins lead to bigger goals and bigger accomplishments. So I hope that this video was helpful. I'm pretty sure some of this information might have popped some questions in your brain. So if you have anything that you want to ask me, or just some comments you want to make, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, please subscribe to my channel, like this video if you like what you saw today, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.